Shit, I want to use my new Shaq, so that's how I'm on right now. Oh yeah, new Shaq and new Donovan Mitchell. I don't think I got to use Donovan Mitchell last game either, or did I? I can't remember. RIP, the Cavs are out. Myself gloves. Hey, come here talking ish.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table. And on the sideline, David Aldridge.
This is going to be easy dubs, hopefully.
Here we go. And so off the tip, it's Boston.
The way Shaq's moving too. Sus, pause.
Here is Lillard.
Yeah, bro.
To the wing right side. And it's
what was that, Shaq? Stay with him. Don't jump past him, bro.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Oh, let's go, Shaq. Yeah, that's nice.
11
this is a magic Shaq, so you can tell he's kind of like he looks younger and thinner. He, like that. He doesn't have that like that the build of like the prime Shaq. You know what I'm saying?
All-star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
Here's Lillard, following the basket by Shaquille O'Neal. Mitchell wide open, and it's off from three-point range. Here's Mutombo. Good.
Damn, Mutombo, that was a nice, yeah.
And that is why they call him Mount Mutombo, chiseled like a rock.
And there's the drive.
Damn, Shaq.
It's blocked by Shaq. It's out of bounds. Last touch by O'Neal.
Let's go.
Boston making a switch here. Lillard left side. Mitchell left side. O'Neal.
Dude, you see Shaq right there?
From deep.
That was on me. I kind of messed up the square. I hesitated on the shot a bit. That's on me.
Out left to the wing. Out to Edwards.
Nice.
Shoots the three.
Can't leave him open. He's 91, right?
The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
Mutombo in the high post.
Damn, let's go, Mutombo. If he'd have dunked that, I would have recorded that, clip that.
Mutombo's got his second bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now, here's Mitchell. And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Atlanta making a switch here. Here's Lillard.
You were contested as fuck, bro.
Damian Lillard pulls it down. Mitchell with it.
Gotcha.
Picked up by Edwards.
It's Tatum. No, Tatum is never stopping Shaq. Shaq should have dunked that.
Bring it up for Boston. They trail by one. Tatum on the wing.
Brandon Ryan, okay.
Pass to Lillard. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it out to Mitchell.
Yeah, we got coverage, bro. No, we got coverage everywhere. Yeah, we got coverage everywhere, bro. I'm going to force you into uncomfortable situations. Let's go. I meant in a gaming aspect, not in real life.
Atlanta with the ball. Back to Diaw. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Knocks it loose. And stolen by
bad passing, yeah, that's on me.
Lillard with it. And
I'll let him have that.
With the jam.
My bench, bro.
Yeah, Lillard has those ups. He can get to the rim when he wants to.
A three for DiVincenzo.
Yeah, I thought that was Luka. But still, down taking initial shots. Like corner threes, not like contested like that. No. Who is that? Mitchell?
Down low. Diaw. it's hauled in by Edwards.
Why? That's why I didn't want it.
Now.
That's why I had Giannis in, bro.
And then Mitchell.
What's going on, dude?
Oh my goodness, throw it down, Donovan Mitchell, just exploding off the floor.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Basket.
Yeah, his Mitchell's posterizing my Shaq, so I should be able to do it to Wemby.
Down low.
Keep it fair, 2K.
Been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Oh, that's not a foul. That's perfect fucking defense.
So he'll get a chance at the
Okay.
line. Boston shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Free throw good from Lillard. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And here's DiVincenzo.
In there. Come on, Dante.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Boston leads by 2. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the
Nope, not doing
offensive
it.
end. They have
To be
built
honest,
some early momentum.
I don't want Boris to be
Atlanta
Giannis in.
calls timeout.
This is fine. That's fine. The dance cam. That's funny. Makes the shit feel more realistic.
Now, Doncic.
And one?
2 free throws coming up.
I'll take it. Let's go.
Shooting foul. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Tie game, baby.
Henderson fighting tooth and nail down low.
Both free throws good from Henderson.
I'm gonna say if that bounced out, bro.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
He has the same look, yeah.
Trent outside. Jacks up a 3. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. Doncic with it, and it's Trent picking him up. Back to Doncic.
Should be in. That's not a foul. That's a foul.
Outside Tatum. There's Tatum's range on display.
The ability for Jason Tatum to be ready on the catch. Those opportunities make the game a little bit easier.
Like why?
Boston leading by 3. Baseline try.
Oh, get that shit out of here.
Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone.
And one. That's good. And fucking one, dude. Let's go.
Shooting free throws here. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a
we're going to be down to 1 point.
Especially because he gets doubled every single time. He's off on the second.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an
Let's go, Brandon Roy.
pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
And then it wouldn't let me switch to Giannis. It was not letting me switch to Giannis so I could tackle from the back. So let's pause.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam.
Let's go with the contestation. Let's go, Will.
Sure.
But here's
Come on, Will. You got to put your hands up, bro.
No one's got the strength to move Will off his spot. And
you want to, Jason Tatum. Try it.
The shot at its point of release.
Here's Tatum. Following the basket made by Will Chamberlain.
Tatum's not doing shit to Giannis. This is a different story, though. Will, and you got postered?
How about Anthony Edwards, the bounce? Go ahead in.
Pass to Chamberlain. That one.
Why did he go under? Why would you take that kind of shot? Like, dude.
And here is Tatum. Antetokounmpo defending. Trent outside. Out to Doncic. Just 3 to shoot.
Will, Giannis, react, dude.
Solid
Don't
defense
just
from
be
Chamberlain.
like statues, dude.
Outside Roy. From
Get in
outside
there.
the
Let's
arc.
go. Let's go, Brennan Roy.
3-point range.
Royalty, baby. Let's go.
Roy's got himself on the board with 3 there.
They trust Roy at the arc because he's pretty selective. He takes the shots he believes he can make.
Here's Edwards.
No, you're contested on who?
On the shot, it sends
Whatever,
him to the
man.
line. It's on Brandon Roy. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
Now, Anthony Edwards this, Anthony Edwards that.
As his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Now, here is Chamberlain. Over Ayton. And the rejection by Ayton.
Why? Why are you fouling so Dante?
DeAndre Ayton off his feet in a hurry to send it back.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
He's gonna miss it. That's fine. I didn't mean to do that. I don't know why Dante was being so aggressive. We're only down
Atlanta
3.
making a switch here.
Head to the half. Earlier to Mitchell, I need you guys to start performing better, dude. Shaq, why are you so tired? You've been resting the whole second quarter, dude.
Now,
You gotta
here's
stay back
Doncic.
in.
Still scoreless. Lillard scanning the floor. That doesn't
Shaq,
go
you gonna
past
jump?
the time.
What's the foul?
Great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3.
Shaq's just like standing there like he's a fucking statue, dude. Like his feet are glued to the ground. He's just standing there watching DeAndre Ayton, who's a fucking.
5 foul shots tonight.
I'm not gonna get into it, dude. Shaq, you
What
are
you love
96.
about
Play
Eric
like it,
Jr.,
dude.
guys,
Come on.
is here's a guy who not only excels from the three-point line. Yes,
Stop
he's
getting out
also
rebounded by
a guy
DeAndre
stretching the
fucking
floor,
Ayton,
but his
dude.
fearlessness, his
No,
willing to
stop
take
it.
big shots in tight spots.
Come
that
on,
is
Tatum,
something
bring
to
it.
behold.
Now, here's Doncic. Oh, Tatum
Oh.
in position. Doncic
That was nice
going
still,
to
but
work.
fuck that. That was nice.
That's
Yeah,
a high
but
percentage look for
whatever.
Luka Doncic. He is a menace if he gets that deep.
In the corner, O'Neal with it. Some solid defense from Ayton. And so it's
All right, whatever. We're playing better second
with a
half.
6-point lead at the
I just
end
don't
of
get
the
how
quarter.
DeAndre Ayton's so
Their
fucking tired, but we
defense
keep
has been
Shaq in check,
active
dude.
and effective. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Pass to O'Neal. All sorts of time.
Let's go, Shaq. Look like Hakeem out there, bruh.
Sinking right through off the back iron.
And how about Shaq with the mid-range there, showing a willingness to step out and expand his game.
Here's Doncic.
Good D. Good D.
Can't hit from in close. The Atlanta trails by 4. Here's Brand.
Thank you.
Good. And
That
the
was
assist
nice.
Goes to O'Neal.
And fantastic work from Brand. You see how polished and comfortable he is inside.
And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go.
Kembe,
All the contact.
hit the ball. Don't. It's not football, bro. You
Luka
see,
Doncic
he's
started
like.
off his
I get that I
2024
jumped right, but it's like
Doris
don't
with a
like
historic
in.
performance.
I don't. I
He
can't
sure
explain,
did,
bro. If it's
Kevin.
not
He was
realistic.
only the 4th player in
You would go to
league
block a
history
shot. You wouldn't go to
score
tackle the
over
fucking person down like it's
72 points in a
football. Get in there.
game. It was the
Let's go. Thank you for the 3.
performance of
Tie
a
game.
lifetime, and Luka
D.
just
Mitchell,
takes
let's
it
go. You're
all
carrying
in
your weight, baby.
stride. Incredible. Boy, how quick from the touch to the release for Donovan Mitchell. Look out deep.
Come on, bro. What are you wasting the clock for?
Doncic powers it home.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Yeah, that was a tough shot.
Well, we didn't see the same
That's a
kind
bad
of
shot on
control
me.
we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
They grabbed their own miss.
No!
Off the glass. Now it's a 4-point Boston lead.
Don't
Shaq.
let DeAndre...
All right, let's go.
That is nice. One of the most
Did he say Shaq is nice or that is
ferocious
nice?
dunkers we've ever seen.
Why?
Shaq
Why is Brand on
capable
DeAndre Ayton?
of bringing down the entire basket.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 5. Pass to Edwards.
Yeah, no.
Tumbo grabs the board. Now Mitchell. And the rejection by Eaton.
Okay.
Poke loose. O'Neal with it. Picked up by Edwards. And he
Come on,
gets the whistle.
Shaq. Hit the M1, bro. You gotta come back.
And sometimes Shaq is impossible to guard without foul.
Let's go, Shaq. Clutching the free throw.
Overwhelming presence.
O'Neal.
Shaq clutches both free throws. Let's go. Shaq.
And Boston has possession. There's 1:38 left to play here in the third. And here's Mitchell from the arc. O'Neal with the rebound. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Atlanta. Over in the corner, Brand. Back to O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
In that.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
Yeah. Took that, bro. You're getting put on YouTube. You're getting put on social media, bro. Again.
O'Neal.
Yeah.
That shot off.
Shaq needs a rest.
Solid defense from Ayton. To the paint.
I love taking lead.
And he jams it after
Call
taking his
timeout.
feet on the run.
I'm having too much fun with Shaq.
The best there is in the business when it comes to making
There
that
we go.
lead
What's up, Cam?
pass.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Ooh, Tyrese Halliburton. Yeah, we gotta have to wait. Down. Actually, not that now.
54 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Pass to Diaw. And the rejection
That's not a foul at all?
by Wembanyama.
Good
Mitchell
block, okay.
outside. Back to Tatum. Doncic with the steal. Now Diaw pushing it up.
Let's
And
go.
no one back to stop him.
Boy, Luka Doncic showing good awareness
Okay, he
and
doesn't
quick
get referenced
hands
the
to
ball,
make
sorry,
the
yeah.
defensive play and then get in transition. Nice.
Inside. Here's Wembanyama.
That shit out. That's no.
And foul on
Dude,
the
that's
shot.
not a foul. That's a clean block. That was a
50
50 points. 50 points, dude.
For Boston,
50 points,
5
dude.
of 8 from the charity stripe here tonight.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
Let's go.
And it's been a really good day for
I actually
him
earned my points
at
in
the
tough
line.
layups and
Some
tough
other
lay-ins, bro.
bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Kept alive.
Will, where you at, bro?
Many from there. Wembanyama.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All
I knew it. Okay.
And as it goes out of
Okay.
bounds, Atlanta
Okay.
able to
I can
keep
actually
the ball
score.
here.
And always a bit of risk on those long passes. Lucky the D couldn't come up with it there.
And here's
I gotta hit it. Come on, look, you gotta hit that, bro. All right, he's up 2. All right, now we actually gotta lock in, bro.
Boston on top.
I'm gonna give Shaq some more time to
leading by
rest.
just
He
2. And we've got
Hit a
more action
monster
coming
dunk on
your
DeAndre
way
Ayton.
after this break.
just need to get Shaq in the
And
paint.
with these
That's
teams
my
locked in a very
fourth
close
quarter.
contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one.
I'll give Shaq some more time to rest. I'll run him with Wilton Mutombo for the first half, fourth quarter.
And here's Boston. The lead is 2. Here's Mitchell. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second
I was
call.
gonna say it's not a foul,
Not on the
dude.
same page there, and in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Here's Doncic. Mutombo inside.
That's a foul. That's a foul, dude. That's a fucking foul. That's not a clean block. That's a foul, dude. And they're not
And
calling
here's
it.
Mitchell.
No.
And he makes the layup.
How?
And Boston leads by 4.
There's a level of
This game is
tenacity
weird
by
as
Donovan
fuck, dude.
Mitchell on the interior there. Wow, what a finish.
And the
He blocked it from the back, like he had his back.
Wembanyama.
That's ridiculous, dude.
The try by Mitchell. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Mitchell's got the lead up to 6 now for Boston. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Boston.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage.
Like, Luka, you gotta hit though, dude. I don't care if it's slightly late or slightly early, bro. Like, that should still go in. It's open, Luka fucking Doncic, dude.
McCollum left side. Here's Trent into the lane.
That's fucking fat, dude. This game.
That perimeter game showing you I can put it on the deck and draw contact.
Oh my, dude. Ball doesn't lie, dude. Ball doesn't fucking lie.
Good on the second free.
Ball lied there.
And even though he couldn't get all of them to fall, he did make it a 2-possession game.
Here's Chamberlain.
I was gonna say this is foul, and he doesn't make the shot. I don't know what we're.
It's gonna be on Gary Trent Jr.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
Atlanta making a switch here.
It's a 3-point game. Come on, guys.
Both. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the 4th. McCollum with the ball. Trent outside. Pass to Wembanyama. 5 to shoot.
He got me. That was nice. He got me because Will's tired, dude.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Here's Mutombo. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle.
Like, why can he make that?
He hits the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. Atlanta making a switch here. Good on both.
This guy has a reputation for being a great free throw shooter, and you've got to knock him down. He does it here.
McCollum outside. Beyond the arc. Atlanta with the rebound. Mitchell right side. And good.
Let's go. And one. Thank you. With your own Mitchell, too. How do you like that?
Fearless when his team is in need.
And it's tied up with that one.
Yeah, big play on the front end to finish, despite getting hacked there, and big on the back end to hit the free throw.
Left in the 4th quarter. Trent can't hit.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Now Lillard over in the corner. Brand. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta.
That's what I'm saying. Get in the paint. You're unstoppable. Wemby can't stop you, dude.
On that shot, what a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
A 3 from McCollum. Boston. No good that time.
Choking, dude.
Here's Atlanta now. They're on an 11-3 run right now.
Shaq.
You got used to this kind of dominance from Shaq. He just knows how to take over games.
The try by Mitchell.
Nope, that's bullshit. I have my takeover.
There are guys who live for these moments. Donovan Mitchell in the house.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
Corey, that.
A big man with a big finish. And look
Mr. Wemby, dude.
Shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. On the wing, Mitchell. Takes the 3.
Contested. It's fought.
Atlanta with the rebound. And now an intentional
Fouling me.
foul.
He's
Leave the
fouling me.
ball back
Oh, I'm
as
not.
soon as
Oh, no.
possible.
I'm taking this dub.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Thank you.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
Look.
So he goes.
Good luck catching up.
And it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, you love a guy
16
who gets
points on your
himself
head,
to
bro.
the line,
Shaq has
takes his
16
time,
points.
and makes the free throws. Complete professional.
Bye.
It's Atlanta with the W.
Thank you for the W.
This was a hard-fought
Shaq,
victory for
I love you,
Greg.
Shaq.
They really had to work for
Shaq.
this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up.
Shaq's a bully, man. We're doing another game. Another game of 2K.
They stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.
Actually, we're gonna stop by the auction, see if I can use my card yet. I bought another what's going on? Oh. No. Still penny? Alright, we're gonna play again. Dude, what? Alright, I'm just making sure it's the right team because I have like 2 teams set up. There we go, another one.
Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. We'll watch Atlanta in this one as they go up against Albuquerque.
This guy's gonna be tough for John
Kevin
Collins,
Harlan
Dan
alongside
O'Brien.
Greg Anthony and
He has
Coach
SGA
Stan Van
and
Gundy.
Damn, okay.
And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge.
Here we go.
And so
Ow.
off the tip, it's Albuquerque. EJIZZLE2000 deciding where to go with it.
No.
On
a dime.
Come on, bro. Like, what adjustments could you be making this early in the game, bro? We literally just started. You literally, like, we first, like, dude, first 2 drives in,
where
bro.
he wanted for that shot.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shea Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals,
Should be in. Let's go. Yeah, I got Damian Lillard, bro. If you're gonna get behind me like that, yeah.
His two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander after Damian Lillard was able to get the 3 to go. 13 feet away. Pocket 6. Here's Collins.
Hey, you thought with yeah.
Missed. Now here is Brand. And O'Neal gets it to go.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when
Yeah, I'm
he's
recording that double
operating
block too, bro.
close to the basket.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
Spy ball. I'm recording that
Atlanta
too,
takes
bro.
possession. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Lillard outside. Shoots the 3.
Yeah, you gotta hit that,
It's hauled
Lillard.
in by Clint Capella. And Albuquerque with the possession. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's stolen by Mutombo. Brand with it. Now defended by Mitchell. They get the rebound. And it's
That's a foul. That's a foul.
Mitchell.
There's no way that's not a foul. There's no way that's not a foul, bro.
He was just sitting on that one.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander.
Ah, good block. I
And
didn't
as
see
it
it. Good
goes
block,
out
though.
of
Good block.
bounds, Albuquerque able
Good
to
block.
keep the
Not
ball
mad about
here.
that.
And he jumped
Hey,
out
put your ass
with the
down.
ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Shot clock at 3. Here's Collins. That one
He
misses.
thinks John Collins is going to score on Shaq, bro.
Outside Roy. And Brand wide open. He shoots. The long distance three is buried.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
In the corner, Collins with it. Trying to end the drought. The shot's good.
Hey, you finally did it, bro.
Alexander making the play.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Back to O'Neal. Here's Brand. 1:21 left in the first quarter. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
And fantastic work from Brand. You see how polished and comfortable he is inside.
And EJIZZLE2000's got the ball here for Albuquerque. Trailing by 5. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Shaq is blocking that all day, every day. That's not...
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one drops.
Nearly automatic. EJIZZLE2000, no slouch from the line.
EJIZZLE2000 hits them both.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
And there's the basket whistle.
I'll take the N1. I'll take it.
Play going to the line for 1.
And a nice job here early.
Oh, Dia, okay.
Establishing an inside presence.
So both teams changing it up here. Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard?
Give me Halliburton. He didn't play us last game.
11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year.
It's crazy they're putting in Dante DiVincenzo over Luka.
Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
And it's Brand with the jam.
Yeah.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
Because going to run through that mouth.
Third free throws tonight.
Get in there. Green.
Drops for Mutombo.
And Mutombo, a defensive force, a long, intelligent player who plays well on both ends of the floor.
Mutombo plays excellent.
Doncic looking it over. Granger right side. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Halliburton for 3. Here's Mutombo. Up and in.
Mutombo, let's go.
The one guy you have to box out. Dikembe so active on the glass.
Good block.
They'll get another chance.
Dia, good block, Dia, dude.
Here's Brand.
Oh.
And he was able to put it up in time.
DiVincenzo, good defense, bro. Good game.
It's Atlanta holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we'll be right back after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown.
Actually, I'll leave in Dia. I'll leave in Dia. He's doing
has
good.
been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting.
And he's a higher overall than Giannis too, except he's better.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, 7
Let's go.
teammates.
Let's go. I'm glad I put him in.
Usually a range who picks his moments. I guess Diao was feeling it on that one. Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers.
Bro. I'm still
Get
on you.
down the floor before the defense.
Let's get out of here.
Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the
contested.
floor, the insane reach.
If it's not Will, it's Dikembe. If it's not Dikembe, it's Shaq. I got it covered, bro.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Diao for 3.
You gotta make that.
By Brand.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one.
He just push Scoot. Okay.
The shot's good from
Not mad. Scoot's not really. He shouldn't be defensive. Actually, no. Who was that?
There by Brand on the pass, spotting an open teammate and just getting it to him in rhythm.
And here's a fast break. Granger leading the way.
That's it. That's Luka.
And a
That's
big
it.
bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Doncic is going to back down to within single digits for Albuquerque. Pass to Chamberlain. Over Granger. And Chamberlain
Let's go,
gets it to
A
go.
little spin move. Okay.
Chamberlain.
Look like
got 4
Hakeem out
points
there,
this
bro.
quarter.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Wilt off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
Let me get a point, actually. Let's do that.
Atlanta making
I'll
a
run look
switch
at a
here.
point.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Mitchell with it.
Oh,
He's
that's
picked
not a
up by
block.
Doncic.
That's, I mean, that's a perfect block. What did I
Mitchell
do?
Greg is on the floor. He is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
Doncic outside.
That's in. That should be in. I don't care. I don't care. Silent. He's wide open. I get it's deep, but it's still Luka Doncic who
Didn't
does
turn
that.
into 3 points.
Thank you.
I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Back to Diaw. And the rejection by Brand.
Okay.
Perfect timing on the rejection there. This is the type of defense Brand can play.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Atlanta will take possession. Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Pass to DiVincenzo. Got a piece of it. Oubre with the steal. Here's Mitchell. Excellent defense.
Good defense, Halliburton.
Atlanta leading by 9.
That's in. That's in.
DiVincenzo from the
Let's
arc.
get it. Let's put Shaq back
Buries
in,
it
baby.
from 3-point range.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being
Contested.
absolutely relentless.
Thank you.
Building this lead in every way possible.
Back to Diaw.
I was gonna say that's a foul. That's a foul.
Coming up.
Yeah.
Officials
Yeah.
on the call with the foul.
Yep.
And the diverse game of Boris Diaw, it makes him
Yeah.
such a difficult
Yeah.
matchup.
Yeah.
He's off on the second. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded
Shaq,
by
you gonna just
Grant.
watch that?
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Here's Granger.
Why is he tired all of a
Lays it
sudden?
up
What's
off
going
the
on?
glass. Granger's got 4 points this quarter.
I gotta call timeout because I said to put my tumble in. That's I said to take out.
Atlanta making a switch
Call
here.
timeout.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Jason Tatum just did whatever the fuck he wanted because he's my coach. He just did whatever the fuck he wanted. He said, "Fuck what you said, I'm doing what I want." Give me a tumble.
Atlanta making a switch here. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Pass to Mutombo. Here is Shaq. Back to Mutombo. Good.
Well,
and
who
the
am I gonna
assist
score with,
goes
Shaq or
to
Mutombo? You
O'Neal.
tell me. Am I gonna drive in with Shaq, or am I just
Got
gonna
the
pick
lead
it up
to
with
13
Mutombo?
now for Atlanta.
Confuse the defense.
And here's
That's too deep.
Alexander outside.
That's too deep. I was gonna say, dude,
Rebound,
that's too
Atlanta.
deep. He's not Steph Curry.
And he's a good shooter from outside.
That's
but
in.
not sure
Thank you.
From that deep.
Can't leave Luke open,
Yeah,
bro.
it seems like everybody's jacking them up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get.
Save that. I don't care. I'll save that. And it got that he made him quit. It got that he made him quit. Let's go. He held it. He moved and then he. Oh, dude, I love Shaq. I love Shaq, bro. I love Shaq, dude. Let me check my options. Hold on, where's it at? Auction house. Okay, there we go. All right. So let's take this Giannis out, and then we'll add this Mobley in. And then let's move move him here. I want to see how Mobley performs. 30, 30. Okay, damn. Apparently, BR's DI is still better, so we'll see. But I just want to be loaded. All right, let's play. Let's go. 3 dubs in a row. Come on.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see Albuquerque against Atlanta.
Beatable. Oh, yes,
This is
Kareem
Kevin
Abdul-Jabbar.
Harlan,
Okay.
Hall of Famer
There's going to be a
Doris Burke,
battle
and
of
Greg
centers
Anthony,
right here. Okay.
Giving us the rundown
Shaq
from the
versus
sideline
Kareem?
courtside, David Aldridge.
Okay. Okay, bro.
Here we go.
Shaq
So
versus
Atlanta will get
Kareem.
the first possession. Back
Pass.
to Mutombo. Screen by Brand. And he could not get that one to go.
Yeah,
Out
that's
of
tough.
contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And Mutombo,
Least we green
a
him.
defensive force, a long, intelligent player who plays well on both ends of the floor.
And so
Shaq versus
Westbrook will
Kareem,
bring
baby.
up
This is funny.
Albuquerque.
Damn, Shaq, you couldn't pack that from the side, or you were low-key on the front, bro? You couldn't pack it?
Ferocity from Russell Westbrook. The
Yeah,
rim.
there's a lot of
My
mine. That's a lot
goodness,
from
how you
Russell.
feeling?
Pass to Shaq. The shot by Lillard, wide open.
Was that
Rebound by
Shaq?
Albuquerque. Mitchell with it.
If it,
Oh, and
that's
the dunk by
BS,
Mitchell.
dude. That's
How
BS.
high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Offensive
2
rebound.
rebounds over
Great
Kareem.
positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Here's Westbrook. Can't get it to fall. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
How'd you miss that? They were behind you, bro.
Doris, one of the more
You had him beat.
relentless players in the NBA,
Shaq, stay in the paint.
Donovan Mitchell.
Kevin, what I love about him is he loves the lead role. He feels very comfortable carrying tremendous responsibility.
It's like, got you, dude. Yeah.
Donovan, one of the
That's your only hope, was staying up with Russell fucking Westbrook. No, you're contested. You're contested. I read you like a book.
Haywood, no good. And here's Atlanta. O'Neal outside.
Dunk it.
And it's to Kembe.
Yeah, I'm still clipping that, bro.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates?
Tumbo, you gotta block that. You were Shaq, can't block Russell?
And finished off by Westbrook.
That is a 99, Russell, actually.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the
Yeah,
course of
yeah.
an actual game.
Yeah, Shaq has a tough matchup in
Now
Kareem.
here's Crowder
So does Wilt.
after Shaquille O'Neal's miss.
Good defense, though. Play good D. I gotta play better offense, though.
Westbrook scanning the floor.
Charge? Come on, bro.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Into the lineup for your home team.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Westbrook. And
Zach,
easy
you gotta
2
jump on
points
that,
the
bro.
layup. Westbrook's got 6.
What is that?
If
Dude,
anything,
what is that?
Westbrook gets more
He didn't-
aggressive
like, what
against
is that,
contact
dude?
Inside. He doubles his effort level in response.
Pass to Haywood. It's Crowder on the wing.
No, no.
And a
I'm
miss
gonna
there
say
on the
no.
triple. Atlanta with the ball. Trailing by 2. Roy
That was a
from
bad shot, not
outside.
mine.
And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Now Westbrook. Guarded by
Yeah,
O'Neal.
Shaq.
Outside Westbrook. Misses the 3. And he used the
All
pump
right, slow
fake
down.
well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Brand left side. To the middle. A kick out to O'Neal. The shot's good. Roy making the play.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the
Because he
basket.
wouldn't. I saw it from him. He didn't do anything special. I saw him run down the court.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
And Shaq with the slam.
Guys, I feel bad for the rim on that one. Shaq is one powerful dude.
Here's Mitchell. Good ball movement here by Albuquerque. Here's Westbrook. The kick out to Crowder. Beyond the arc. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. Right side Roy to the paint. Here's Shaq.
I just want to miss Kareem. No way.
Would have put them on top.
All right, 10-10 tie. All right, I gotta stop getting greedy with Shaq now. He's gonna win if I keep like throwing the game like that.
The visiting team. 10.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of
You see
play.
what Coach Tatum has going on.
And when you consider how Atlanta is
Make sure
doing,
it's what I want. Yeah, Mobley coming off the bench, so I gotta see how he plays.
Cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Let's run this. Let's see how it goes. I just want to give Tyrese some more play time. Plus, he's 100%, so.
And Albuquerque with the possession. Pass to Castle. Here's De Silva. Out to the wing. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Who?
And how about he takes on the defender
Who's
head
that?
on and then throws down the 2-hand.
Guys, straight power there. Straight power. Now here's Mobley. Pass to Mitchell. They swipe it. Here's Castle. Perkins. Atlanta with the rebound. Roy from outside. And here's Chamberlain. Perkins pulls it in.
That was a bad shot on me.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Castle. Doncic with it. He's picked up by Mobley. De Silva. No good. They've been trailing for a few minutes here.
But that could change right here.
I was gonna say foul. Yeah, I'll take it.
So 2 free throws coming up.
Who is that?
Evan
The
Mobley
Silva
is
guy?
truly a coach's dream. You get the substance and
go,
the
Mobley.
style. You get the effort and the skill. And this all from a skinny 7-footer. Boy, his
I'll pick him up.
frame's
Let's
gonna
go.
fill out and the game
He was like
becomes
he's like only 5,000 my team points, bro.
Well, this guy
For like a
has
96
multiple ways
pink
to get
diamond,
to
I'll
the
take
free
it.
throw line. And boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Right wing. Back to Perkins.
Come on, Kendrick.
And it's
No,
slammed in by Perkins.
no, that's you don't understand how
He
wrong
went for
that
the
is. dude.
two-hander on the slam,
No.
using some muscle.
Some urgency from
That's
him there.
not-
Sure.
I need to pay attention. I need to lock in.
And here's Doncic from the arc. They get the rebound.
That's
And
wrong.
there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Goes to Mutombo. And here's Chamberlain. Covered by Perkins.
This is so wrong, dude. Will,
Shot
we're
by
open.
Chamberlain, no good.
You jumped up creating space, right?
Now
We're
here's
open.
Perkins.
No, like no one jumped with you.
Down low.
dude.
Castle.
Oh, yeah. Castle can leap up to the rim. The rookie putting some power behind that finish.
GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
There we go.
Size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question, is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level? That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And the basket by
Let's
Mutombo.
go, Mutombo.
Now just a 2-point Albuquerque lead.
And this team encourages Mutombo to take those shots, knowing how efficient he can be inside.
Yeah, I tried to. Wilt was like doing some weird shit. They
hang
wouldn't let me
time
rotate
on
with
the
him.
rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
Thank you.
Here's Chamberlain, and it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that.
I know what you're gonna do.
Castle misses. And Atlanta has possession. Trailing by 2. It's to Mutombo. To the inside. That doesn't go on a chance to tie. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Albuquerque. To the left side wing. Back to Perkins. Here's Castle.
Nope.
Offline with his 3. Here's Chamberlain. And that'll do it for the first half. Game time.
Right, Matt.
And don't go away.
Chamberlain at the buzzer beater, baby. Let's go. I love this game.
20.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game.
Shaq's back in. Mutombo, we're good. Yeah.
And Albuquerque with the possession. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Westbrook.
Yeah, not with Shaq there, bro. Sorry.
Oh, an
Try
easy
again.
look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Doris Burke called him a crowd pleaser.
Now
I'm
here's
deceased.
Brand. Still yet to score. 6 to shoot. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. For the lead.
Come on, Elton
with the
Brand.
rebound.
He was hitting those last game.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Okay.
There's a level of tenacity by Donovan Mitchell on the interior there. Wow, what a finish.
That was weak, Stu. That was weak, but whatever. I'll take it. You're supposed to dunk that shit, bro.
Anderson's got the game tied up here for Atlanta.
Terrific play call to give him a
Oh, dude, no.
at the rim. That's how
That's
you want to
broken,
start
dude.
the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Shaq. Get dude.
O'Neal, no good. It's hard to believe, but Luka Doncic is still in his mid-20s. Doris, does he even have a ceiling?
That is the question, Kevin, and I'm not sure he does, because in the first part of his career, he's been all NBA
No, you're contested.
consistently, and we're talking first team multiple times. He's averaged over 30 in a season. I don't think there is a ceiling, Kevin.
Now here is Brand. Over in the corner, Doncic. And here we go, Albuquerque, fast break. And slammed by Haywood.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Atlanta calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated.
Shot with your leg up. Oh my God.
Your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Inside. Pass to Crowder. Back to Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
No 3 seconds, nothing, bro. Like, he didn't, did he even move?
A little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue
There we
to
go,
execute
Mobley.
at
Thank
both
you.
ends, you can build on this lead.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the bend.
Like, dude, that's cheese. They need to nerf that, dude. Like, what am I supposed to
You cannot
do?
give Russell Westbrook a lane to the basket. This guy will slam it in your face quicker than you can say boo.
Outside for Roy. For three. Rebound by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And Albuquerque with the possession. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Pass to Haywood. Driving to the basket. Second shot opportunity. And
still
he can't
contested,
extend the
dude,
lead
yes.
to double digits.
I'll tell you, most of the time, this guy's going to finish that. But that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from
like, how do
completing
you-
the play.
Albuquerque leading.
How are you missing that? And then he's gonna hit the three, dude. Like, oh my God, this Russell Westbrook is
Good
so
on the
fucking annoying,
three-point shot.
dude.
Westbrook's got 9 points here in the second half. And Mobley throws it down.
Mobley may be thin of frame, folks, but showing you he's willing and able to absorb the contact and make the play anyway.
The Atlanta
In
shooting
there,
their
thank
fifth free
you.
throw of the game here. There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Westbrook, and it's sent back by Mutombo.
And the ferocity on display defensively here from Mutombo. Just an incredible shot blocker.
He better not. He better.
Westbrook way outside.
Dude.
And so it's Albuquerque holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Atlanta trails by 8. Pass to Shaq. Driving in. At the
Oh, come
elbow,
on,
it's
Donovan.
Mitchell.
You can stay on the
Lillard
fucking
outside.
three-point idiot, dude.
Looks for O'Neal. Gets it to him.
And then Kendrick. This game loves Kendrick Perkins, dude. Stop it.
Here's Eldama.
How?
Out to Doncic. There's the triple. Tumbo
Dude,
grabs the
that's
board.
ridiculous, man.
Over in the corner, Lillard. It's blocked.
I'm done. I'm done after this game.
Here's Castle. Stolen by O'Neal. Three-pointer, Lillard. Tries again. Perkins
Back.
with the block. To the wing right side. With the drive. And it's slammed in by Perkins.
You like to see Castle creating opportunities for his team.
Atlanta calls timeout. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hi, guys. During the break, I was able to catch the message Atlanta's coach gave to his team. Now, his tone was pretty serious. He said, you guys need to prove you're in this. No one else can do it for you. Time to pour on the gas. See if that fire gets lit, guys.
Thank you, David. Atlanta trails by 10. Kicks it out to Lillard. Pass to Mitchell. Mutombo sets a screen. And
Dude,
it's
you
Mitchell
cannot tell me
missing.
I'm off. I'm not off on it. Dude, whatever.
Final
And
quarter
he's gonna
here,
hit this.
and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Atlanta with the ball. Lillard from outside.
I wasn't fucking late.
Luka Doncic
It's
grabs
always
the
very
miss.
later.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
It's like I'm.
Oh, good with the triple. Here's Atlanta now. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Out of bounds. It'll be Albuquerque's ball.
Why are you coming out to me like you're a fucking point guard, dude? Cut your big ass to the paint. It should be Lillard or someone else or Elton Brand coming out to me or Donovan Mitchell coming out to me. Why are you coming out to me? You're a fucking center, dude. Get your ass to the paint so I can pass you the ball.
Outside. A deep shot falls for Doncic.
Listen, this guy has off-the-charts basketball IQ. Luka Doncic understands
I
when
don't
to
know.
get into that pull-up game.
Albuquerque with the possession. This is the most they've led by 13 points. Here's Castle. Doncic fires from way outside. Atlanta with the rebound.
When you're not in rhythm with the three ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Beautiful offense, Lillard.
I mean, because we need threes, Dorisberg. That's why I keep firing from there, smart ass. We need fucking threes. We're down.
Castle misses. For three, Mitchell. Kendrick Perkins pulls it in. And so here's Albuquerque. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Atlanta trails by 10. Here's Mitchell. Perkins with the block.
Why? I'll try to do extra shit down at Mitchell.
Here's De Silva. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Albuquerque?
They're doing damage from the mid-range. Not sure if that was the game plan or if they're just taking what the defense gives them. But thus far, it's paying off.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
Atlanta calls timeout. 52 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And Mitchell gets it to go. And so here's Albuquerque. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. For three, Westbrook. Rebounded by Brand.
Disappointing day for them. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
Here's Shaq. Abdul-Jabbar
Shaq,
grabs
why are
the
you...
miss.
I mean, I'm just fucking around
Albuquerque
because
with
they
the
can
possession.
left, but dude, like, why are you just...
They're leading by 8. A little shot fake there got the D out of position.
Russell Westbrook having one of those nights. This is one of the most dynamic players in the NBA.
Home team foul. Shaquille O'Neal. That's his first personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Team foul. At the line for the away team.
And both free throws good for Abdul-Jabbar.
Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws.
Throws a beater.
Professional.
And so Albuquerque takes the